How's it going, survivors? Jack here, Commander Pixel, and today I have a short tip video in which I've been planning to do for a while, and it's going to be a very short video in which I give you a lot of general rules to follow, but in which you can bend in your own ways to work however you want. So this is going to be the Campfire rule. The Campfire rule is a scouting, camping, and in some cases an army rule in which you must leave something in the same condition as it was, if not found better. So today I'm going to show you how to implement this into DayZ. In the background is just me looting and wandering and putting this into effect while I discuss this. And I do plan to make this a quick informative video, so the main thing this will do is to help hinder and stop any other entities from being alerted, and before I proceed, this is to be taken in a defensive playstyle and manner, and if you want a Rambo, then Rambo. But always remember, different situations will call for different actions, so always remember that. So what does this rule actually mean? To leave the area as you found it, if not better. This includes leaving doors as you find them, close doors behind you, and if an area has already been looted, once secured and locked down, you may as well go ahead and shut most of the doors as you do your own loot run. And this seeps into the second part. Leave it in the condition you found it, if not better. This means shutting doors, as players who see closed doors are more likely to be less alerted or not even have their guns out, which is always a huge one-up. And think about it yourself, you roll up on a military base, all the doors are closed, you're going to be more comfortable and even a bit happy that none of the loot has been tampered with. Now, as of the current 050 build, there is a certain feature which leaves some doors open by default of server restart. So when it comes to military buildings and high traffic areas, do whatever feels natural, but if in doubt, shut all the doors, because there's no harm in keeping doors shut, then open. As for looting, never leave anything out of place. Never ever dump empty items or rubbish out in the open or in a building out of place. This will also immediately alert a player and raises guard on what's going on around it. This means dumping items in bushes, and if you find a weapon and the proprietary ammo for it, do make sure to dispose of them both in separate remote locations. Never leave fuel for the enemy. And lastly, body remains. Killing a zombie is always good, and don't stop, as they are the true enemy, but this doesn't mean you can leave them lying around like an adolescent teen has tissues in his room saying he has a runny nose. No sir, always hide bodies. Bodies are the pinnacle of fear, and as an enemy sees a body, he sees two things, either himself in a few minutes, or if he looks hard enough, maybe even another, or even worse, you. And as well as hiding dead bodies, it's great practice. So remember, the goal here is for the enemy to be always happy and uninformed. Whether or not you want to kill the enemy is your dice. But for me, baiting players towards you is never a good idea, especially when you don't even know you're leaving breadcrumbs right behind your tail. Thanks for watching. This has been Jack, or Commander Pixel, keeping you alive. See you in Chernarus.